Hi guys, welcome back to Riddler Plays Thomas Was Alone. Last time we watched the unfortunate demise of, well, everyone. So we're going to jump into the game and see if anyone's still alive or if there's anyone to save. So it looks like the rain's falling up. The initial 5 are usually given the credit for the emergence. People later forgot the later architects, the AIs who made the event possible. They saved Thomas and set him on the path to his destiny. So it seems there's a possibility to save him. So if you look at it, the rain is falling upwards. We are also falling upwards. This makes handling very, very difficult due to the fact that if you press jump, you're actually going down, so it's a bit weird.
James had always been different. And not different in that kooky, OMG, you've totally got to meet my mate James, he's literally insane kind of way.
So yeah, this is James. He has pretty much the same properties as Thomas, except he does everything upside down. So he's a bit strange. OMG, you have to meet him. Jump. This is surprisingly hard. It's like a simple path, but just due to the fact that everything looks weird, it's really strange. I do have to... oh, balls. Yeah, his sections I find really difficult. Mainly because I'm not very good. There we go. Come on. Yes. Sweet.
He'd not seen anyone else in a long time. Not since getting eaten by that cloudy, pixely thing. He turned up here in some kind of cage.
So it looks like there's hope for our guys yet, due to the fact that, well, he's been eaten as well and he's still alive. He was just captured in a cage. Right, so there's the next button. Ah!
He'd gotten out.
Yes.
But it had taken a long time.
Wall ride. Nope. Yes, made it. It's really difficult because you've got to make it on top of each one as it goes around. So James is wandering around after being breaking free from his cage.
James liked being alone. No one to insult him or question his unique disregard for Newtonian laws. Hey Jimmy, where are you going? Up?
Man, being mocked because of the way you go up is just ridiculous. Also, I like the fact that he's pretty much the antithesis of Thomas, in that he likes being alone, whereas obviously Thomas doesn't. And he's got pretty much the same properties, except he just bounces backwards. This is also really frustrating. Yes. Jump. Yep, made it.
Idiots.
So he's progressing down this weird path. If you look in the bottom right, there's someone else here. Someone you might recognise. So let's just do all of our jumping. Well, it's like falling and jumping. It's weird. I don't like it. Stupid gravity flipping. Come on. Let's not make this too frustrating to watch. Come on. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Nope. Oh. Nope. I'm going the wrong way. Yes. Oh, come on. Keep like clipping the top of...
The little
Oh,
red
so there we
guy
are.
looked confused.
Ah.
His cage was a lot smaller than James's had been. James decided to find a way to help. Maybe they'd be friends.
Yay! Friends for James. And Thomas is alive! Hooray! I was getting worried for a second. I mean, I've played the game before, but I was still worried. That's how good this game is, guys. Still being worried even though you know what's happening. So look, here we have them together. Pressing buttons,
Thomas
working
had
side
no
by
idea
side.
Why he was here. One minute he was with his friends, the next he was being freed from a cage by a green guy with a nervous laugh. He knew he had to get back to them.
So Thomas is set on freeing his friends, or finding them, in whatever method he can. He's the hero
His
of our
turquoise
tale.
hero seemed uncomfortable. Thomas imagined he'd feel the same way if he fell upwards all the time. If he didn't know better, he'd have thought James didn't want to meet everyone.
See, James is a bit of a loner, a bit of an outcast. Although you can use him for platforms like this, and it's really cool. So you have to get him kind of partly on, and then use him to jump over. I can't remember how you do this, but I think you jump over here, and then Thomas can fall onto there. Oops, let's just jump up. There we go. And he's across. Just need to get Thomas down there now. Not Thomas, James. James. This is where the game mechanics get really cool, and the puzzles get really sweet. Like this one, where you pretty much do the same thing with both characters, but on either side. So let's just get Thomas over first.
This was working. James and Thomas working together could get anywhere. James didn't seem to understand the immense ability he possessed.
See, now at least he's finally realising how special he is with gravity working opposite for him. And I keep falling into these damn spikes. You can get anywhere, including getting his face smashed in by some black spikes. That's what everyone wants. Come on, James, you can do this. No, and he's dead. No. No. Good. No. Yep. Yep. No. No. Yep. Right. So hopefully I can make this jump underneath here. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's get Thomas over because I find it a lot more easy to jump the correct way, and he's gonna get crushed. Damn it. Oh no, there's no checkpoint. This is awful. So hopefully we can find our friends soon and rescue them from wherever this place is that the pixel cloud has teleported us to. It's a very strange turn of events, really. Maybe it's not evil after all, maybe it's just trying to send them on their merry way, but who knows, we'll find out, I'm sure.
Thomas wondered why the cloud thing had brought them both here.
It does seem a bit strange. Let's just jump over these, and there we are. Those things, you think he's going to fall just due to the fact that it's water there. All Thomas did fall, but obviously gravity working against. It's just so strange. It's a really cool mechanic and I really like it. There are some really good puzzles later on with both of them working in unison with each other. So let's get up here. Here we are. He has to jump down. I keep cracking the top of myself on there, which just messes up where I'm going. There we are. So we've got to use James as a ledge for Thomas to jump up. Oh, come on. No. It's a lot harder than it looks, guys. It really is. It's really frustrating. Come on. Damn you, Mike Buffel, for creating such a difficult game. Oh no, come on. This is just ridiculous. Right, so I'll just try and slow down and not do it so quickly. There we go. One more. There. Right, so now we can use him as a platform to get Thomas to the top. Or we could if I didn't fail at jumping. Come on, Thomas, you used to be good at jumping. I think he's got rusty, being locked up in that cage. So we can just warp up there. Jump, 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 and we are out of here.
James grudgingly helped Thomas to each portal. He knew that eventually they'd find the others, and then he'd go back to being the weird one again.
No,
He decided to enjoy the time they had left.
I'm sure that's not going to happen. To be fair, they are quite a weird bunch anyway, as AI go. So now we need to use Thomas to jump down. Like they said before, they can get anywhere. They have mad skills. Have I done this wrong? Can I make that jump? Yes, I can. And there we go. Just dangle precariously above that water. And off we go to Spike Place, where spikes are. Oh dear. Let's just jump over there.
Why did Thomas even want to spend time with James? Was he not repulsed by his weird colour?
It's not that weird. I think it's quite a nice colour. Let's just save him at the checkpoint there. We'll do the same thing for James now, with his weird colour. I know many people who are repulsed by green, but I don't know. I quite like it.
Did he not care about his inversions?
It's very insecure. Or just has low self-confidence due to being bullied when he, I don't know, at AI school? I'm pretty sure they just spawned, but he was talking about being bullied and being called Little Jimmy. So, I don't know. Wherever AI school is, he was obviously bullied at AI school. Ow. Ah, made it. This is the one that I like. If you move them side by side, they kind of like just move along, so you can have them hovering in midair. And that's how you do these puzzles. And it's really cool how that's introduced, just by them spawning like that, so you finally realise that they can do stuff like that. Which I think is a really nice way of showing people without having to specifically do like a tutorial. That's another reason I like this game, is the fact that there are very limited tutorials. I mean, like, obviously there was a little one for the start of the game, but it was narrated, so it felt good.
James was having fun.
There we go.
For the time being.
So now I jump with Thomas, which brings both of them up, and again, and again. So we'll just go a little further, keep going, keep going, keep going, and they need to swap. There we are. That is a good puzzle. Moving to chapter 6. Awareness is a word that gets thrown around a lot, and a lot of people consider Thomas to have been created aware. Looking back at the logs, it seems that awareness only happens somewhere around the network connection spike. So something strange has happened with a network.
Sarah leaned her wizened head back and laughed. Ha 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 ha! The quadrilaterals were apparently after some friends of theirs. How petty an adventure.
So here's Sarah. She's annoying, but she has good intentions, I think. She can also double jump, which is pretty awesome. Although, it means she could, have I messed this? No, you can still get up there, it's cool. Yeah, I think I've messed it up. Bugger, I'm gonna have to restart this level, because I killed myself when I really don't need to. Restart level. Ta-da! And we're fine. It's all good. Nothing happened. I don't have to read that again, it's all, it's fine, it's fine. So yeah, Sarah is kind of only out to look out for herself at the start.
Sarah leaned her wizened head back and laughed. Ha 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 ha! The quadrilaterals were apparently after some friends of theirs. How petty an adventure.
It's not petty, it's a good adventure. It's a useful one, and it's one that people, you know, with friends would only understand, so obviously she's a bit of a loner.
She spoke in terms she could only hope they might understand, of the fountain of wisdom, a channel through which all data flowed.
Data. Data, darling, data. So yeah, so this is the first mention of the channel of data. You can see the spotlight thing come down and point to where the next switch is, which is really cool. I actually pointed to my screen then and realised that you couldn't see that. It's slightly dumb of me. But yeah, she's a better jumper than John, so Yeah, she's pretty useful to have around, really. There we are. That was an easy one, but just getting used to the double jumping
Sarah
thing.
could leap in the very air itself. She was like an eagle or a flea.
Flea's probably not the
more
best
like an eagle.
thing. Yeah.
She had
I agree.
vowed long ago that she would know this world. She would know what this world was. And she, Sarah, would know how to escape it.
There we go. So she still needs people's help.
The red one, who spoke
Wisely, for a lesser, offered Sarah their help, so long as she then helped them save their friends.
So they're helping each other at least.
He too had wondered at the secrets
Oh.
of this world, and would quite like a go on the wisdom fountain, if that was okay.
So obviously Sarah's
Sarah
been
marvelled
searching around for a
his
while.
foolishness, but accepted his help.
Yeah, so Sarah's been looking for help to try and find this so-called Fountain of Wisdom. So, yeah, they're helping each other out. And this one is really difficult because you've got to get the timing right. There we go. There we go. Ah, sorted. That's a really difficult level, I don't like that one.
Sarah wondered at the possibilities of the outer world. She had heard legends of a third dimension.
Perhaps she'd encounter one of those curves
The blind square had spoken of.
So yeah, the story starts to get really fleshed out now, which is really cool. So there are other squares and, you know, lore and myths about the 3D world that may or may not be true, who knows? I mean, obviously I don't know anything about a 3D world. It's just craziness. So let's use James to get down the bottom. Or do we have to use... actually, I think we may have to use Sarah to get up here. I'm not sure. Problem is they invert, so they're quite difficult to get up, but she can double jump.
Single jump each? These were truly weak creatures. They possessed heart, though. Sarah might consider taking them with her. If they were up to it, which they were probably not.
I do like the voice he puts on for Sarah. It's like a pioneer, someone who's been adventuring for a long time. This is really fiddly. There we go. No. No. Let's go the other side. It might... Nope. No. Balls. Damn it, Sarah. I thought you were meant to be good with your double jump and everything. Yes. Nope. Yes. Nope. Yes. Yes, finally. Just take a breather at the top there, it's fine. It's all good. So, now it's moved slightly so we can get James to come all the way down and flick the switch. I just find it so amazing how they can make such a good story out of these little rectangles and cubes. I think it's really great. That's why I love this game so much. I'm a sucker for a good storyline, me. Let's move these guys here and push them into the portals, and we will be on our merry way. Ta-da!
They were close. Sarah sensed the presence of the fountain. Just one more portal to go, and then she would have the knowledge. And then... escape!
Not much more to do here. So they're close to the fountain and the portal, and their escape, which is great. It's really good news, but gotta get there first, and this room is not making it easy for us. So I think our best bet is to do the little trick that we learnt last time. Shall we get Thomas under there? Nope. How am I... That's cute. So... Right. Jump. Jump. Q jump? No. Jump. Q. Now! I'm trying to get Thomas on top of James so they can just slide across that way, but it's quite difficult. There we go. Yes. So, that's one way of doing it anyway. I'm not sure if it's the way that they intended you to do it, but it's the way that I've found. And it means that you can just about get across. Oh, and you still have to... Oh no, you have to line them up perfectly. And I fell off. No, you stay there. You stay there, Sarah. You can chortle as these foolish mortals attempt to get across. Jump, jump, no. Jump, Q, jump. No, I'm just gonna have to get them on top of here then. I mean, there's one way of lining it up, which is to do this. Oops, I keep pressing the wrong button. Right, there we are. Perfectly lined up. Ta-da! And we're on to it. Is that the fountain there?
Thomas looked at the glowing beam. That list he'd been writing seemed pretty petty now. This? Well, this was all knowledge. All of it. Right in front of him. He was sorry Sarah couldn't step into it too. He could tell she felt the same way. From the shouting. And the screaming.
Right guys, I think we're going to leave it there for this episode. So I'll see you all next time, where we will jump and ascend into the Fountain of Knowledge. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe and all that jazz, and I shall see you later.